millions of gamers, YouTubers, and people around the world. March 17th just passed. I'm not talking about St. Paddy's Day. We're talking about Battlefield Hardline. Yes, Battlefield Hardline was released on March 17th of 2015. This was published by Electronic Arts and developed by Visceral Games. Now, first thing I think of when talking about Battlefield is fucking tanks, multiplayer, boom, shit blowing up, planes, jets, people flying into the shit, and all those fucking Easter eggs that they put all throughout the game, fucking Megalodon and shit. You know what I'm talking about. Now, let's take a step back from multiplayer and let's go look at the one thing that I believe this game really changed over its predecessor titles. The campaign. Campaign is 10 episodes long, episodes 1 through 10. Follows a cop down Miami, not going to spoil much. Well, all the other campaigns from the Battlefield titles, I didn't care for. I thought they were horrible. Well, Visceral Games definitely, boom, took this over, and they developed a great campaign. Yeah, the story's a little quicker, but it is fun. Each episode, episodes 1 through 10, each is different, takes place in a different area, and you go over from the swamp to a shopping mall, flying through a fucking skyscraper and shit. Well, they made every episode worth its while. Straight from the start to the beginning. It was fun-filled action, just great. Now, one thing that I really enjoyed about it was the fact that even though you're going through episodes 1 through 10, there's other things you can do in the episodes, such as you can go in straight stealth through the whole thing and go up and tase people, arrest them, put them, throw them in the back of the car, fucking 25 years to life, bitch. Well, you can either do that or run in and say, I'm going to shoot the first in this place and just blow everybody's heads off. Now, that I thought was a very great approach. And if you're a trophy hunter, like what I like to, I want 100% Battlefield, there's also suspects that have warrants in the missions that are required for you to capture them. You gotta do stealth, sneak up behind them, freeze, get your hands up, drop to your knees, and cuff them and take them away. That's for one trophy, and each episode, except for I think it was episode 5 off the top of my head, had these the suspects with warrants. Also, there are cases in which you get all the evidence, you can unlock more weapons. Now, each level, except for the one that didn't have a suspect, which was episode 5, all the levels have evidence. Now, if you're like me, and I went through and did all of it on the hardest difficulty, the campaign took around 12 hours. If you rush through it, you beat it in 7. Okay, what do you fucking do? But, I mean, if you take your time and go through, it's going to be hard on hard mode, and you're going to definitely get your time's worth in it. Now, graphically, I played it on PS4. It looked beautiful, pristine, the explosions. And one thing I really took notice of, even when I streamed it, a lot of people were saying the gunfire. The gunfire sounded great. The explosions sounded great. There was only 2 bugs that I came across in the whole stream, and one of them was in some cutscenes where there's big explosions and you're flying through cars and stuff, you will see that dip in frame rate. 2, I came across people stuck inside the earth, like all of a sudden they're like, you just see like their hands sticking up like hell, like that. Or I remember one, it looked like one dude was rolled up in a ball, and he was just like, all you saw was like an eye and a finger, and it was terrible, fucking terrible. I saw that a couple times. Not game-breaking bugs or crashes, but just kind of stuff that pulls you out and you're like, oh, WTF, mate. And it's terrible. Now, moving into basically the multiplayer. Okay, multiplayer comes with, I think it's 9 maps off the top, and you have, I think, 6 different game modes. Heists, all the way to rescue, blood money, many different modes you can play in, and these maps are going to take you to many places you saw through the campaign, such as the swamp. You're going to go to a mansion. You're going to go to like the Dust Bowl that we saw in the beta. And having all the different modes, you're talking many hours of countless replay value. I'm telling you, leveling up, unlocking everything, and having all these different modes and maps, playing with friends is going to definitely be very fun. I am going to have to say this is probably one of the better Battlefields I have seen in the Battlefield franchise, released over the past few years. I'm going to give this game an 8 out of 10 overall. The reason I'm not giving it a 9 or anything higher is there were those couple bugs I can see online there's a little bit of lag, my own issue. And there's a few other things I wish they would have done different with the story. The story was a little too generic, but still an 8 out of 10 I believe is a very good score. It's a very good representation of this game in my opinion. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. please leave a comment below if you liked the video and hit that like button. Slap that sub button if you enjoyed it. And this has been Yanny with Yanny Videos. And I hope to see you out there blowing shit up.